0-1. Juhas hits a high fly ball. Deep center field. Dumanil back. Looks at the track. It is gone! Punch that ticket. Chatham's back in the playoffs for the first time since 2019. And it's on a 7th-inning walk-off home run for Luke Juhas. Brewster walks off the field. It's a 13-2 victory for the A's. 2-2 home. Is grounded fair down the third base line. Skips off the bag. Both runs will score as Williams heads for second. Ball bounces away from Robbins in the corner. Here comes Williams for third. He slides and he's safe. 2 RBI triple, and we're tied in the fourth. It's 2-2. Pure electricity from Jordan Williams. Standing at third with a smile, and he plates both Villeneuve and Smithwick. On the doorstep with their third straight win. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The A's plant their flag on the Orleans and Chatham rivalry and win on July 4th by a score of 4-1. 0-1. Villeneuve hits it high in the air. Deep right field. Maldonado knows it. Gone! 3/4 of the way up the berm. Robin Villeneuve homers again, and he ties it at 4 here in the 5th. 0-1 to LaSalle. He swings and lines it into center field, falling for a base hit. Over and grabs it, comes up throwing. Gaffney headed home, throw to the plate, on the money. In time, he's out. A skip-hop dart from Austin O'Verne in center field is perfectly placed to get the out at home.
Force at third for the bunt, too.
Iva Arquette, he comes up and he puts down a good bunt. Takamoto off the mound with the bare hand, picks it up, he throws it down the line. It bounces off the fence. Here comes Irish, and the A's walk it off in 10. Arquette is mobbed around second. They dump the Gatorade on him, and Chatham with a 4-3 win. 4-0 Chatham as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. A's look for their 3rd consecutive win and looking to sweep the homestand here down the stretch of the Cape League season. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Anglers. Daniel Jackson, Chayton Krause, and Ashton Larson coming up as Patrick Gallet stays on the hill for Wareham. Right-handed reliever scales the back of the mound and now steps on the rubber. He works from the first base side of it, has his glove folded onto the Gateman logo on the front of his chest. And now he comes set and delivers. And misses outside with a fastball 1-0. He faces Daniel Jackson, the DH from Georgia, to start things off. Jackson, a right-handed hitter, bounced out to second in his first Angler at-bat. 1-0. Outside again. Fastball misses, 2 balls and no strikes. Jackson hit a hot shot ground ball towards second. It almost snuck out into right field before Colby Turner laid out full extension, pulled it back from being a base hit, and threw him out. 2-0. That's in there with a fastball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Jackson's a regular catcher, but with Campbell Smithwick behind the plate tonight, he DHs. Heading from Wofford to Georgia for his sophomore year. 2-1. He breaks his bat on a roller towards first. Early's got it. He underhand flips to the pitcher covering for out number 1. So Daniel Jackson bounces out to first, and that means that the second time through the order has been completed for the A's. Brings the leadoff man, Chayton Krause, back up. A couple of strikeouts for Chatham's big, powerful right-handed hitter. 4 runs first 2 times through the order for the A's. They hold a 4-0 lead over Wareham, bottom of the 4th. Krause faces Gallet for the first time, a right-on-right matchup, as Gallet is into his windup and he throws. Hits the outside corner with a fastball 0-1. Krause struck out swinging in the first and swinging in the second. Both of those strikeouts against Brock Eddy, the starter. 0-1 from Gallet. In the dirt. 89-mile-an-hour slider, 1-1. You can finalize the line on Eddy. 2 1/3 innings pitched, 7 hits. He finishes with 4 earned runs allowed. 4 strikeouts, including 2 of Chayton Krause. 1-1 on the way. Krause takes low. 2 balls and no strikes. That fastball was dialed up to 98 miles an hour. Gallet didn't put it close to the zone, but heavy velocity out of the hand of the righty. With that, Krause digs out the back of the box. Chalk almost non-existent now on that back line. Infield plays him deep. Here's the 2-1. He takes on the outside corner. 89-mile-an-hour slider darts across the outer edge and finds the zone, so it's 2-2. Chatham has reached base safely in every game since his debut. That's now 10 in a row. Looking to reach for the first time tonight. 2-2 pitch. He takes low. Fastball just missed again at 98. Radar gun must be overheating with Gallet on the hill. And a good take by Chatham. Krause pushes the count full 3-2. 1 out, bases empty. A 4-0 Chatham lead, bottom of the 4th. Gallet delivers. Outside for ball 4. Krause flips the bat. It tumbles towards the third base dugout. He's aboard for the first time, and the A's have a 1-out base runner. Andrew, the streak is getting impressive now for Chatham Krause. 11 straight games reaching base, and he's really shook off that 0-for-5 day in his debut.
I'm sure that he was happy to see a new arm on the mound, because while the Anglers did get to Brock Eddy, it wasn't because of Chatham Krause. He really struggled with the curveball his first 2 times up.
Yeah, he loves the fastball, so 98-mile-an-hour heaters he probably prefers to 70-mile-an-hour curves.
Yeah, he probably likes them in the zone where he could hit them, but that wasn't the case there.
Here's the lefty Ashton Larson. Pitch. He slaps it on the ground towards the left side, and it's past the third baseman Putnam, off the shortstop Haught, and it rolls into left field. He split the difference between the 2 defenders. Neither of them could make the play, and it goes down as an infield single. It was right in between a ground ball and a line drive, side spinning towards Putnam, the third baseman. He tried to field it on 1 hop. He couldn't corral it, and by that time, Haught had barely any chance in the hole at short. On the first pitch, Ashton Larson picks up his 2nd hit. And now the A's have first and second with 1 out. 4-0 lead for Chatham. Here's Robin Villeneuve, who got the scoring started with a home run. First pitch, in the dirt. Slider low, 1 ball and no strikes. A 1-out walk to Chatham Krause, and then the first pitch swinging single for Ashton Larson. Puts 2 aboard and 1 out for Villeneuve.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that Putnam just missed it.
1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Villeneuve was hunting it all, and he missed a 95-mile-an-hour dart, 1-1.
I think he was there on the ball from Larson. I think he just whiffed.
That's not good.
No, you try not to do that usually.
If he had it, he might have been able to turn 2.
Yeah, especially because Krause held up on the ball.
1-1. Line back to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
I mean, there was basically an automatic out at second base because Krause thought it might be caught off the bat. And the gateman missed everything.
Hey, when an offense is going well, those tend to turn into hits.
Yeah.
A's looking for their 3rd straight win. Have put up double-digit runs the last 2 nights. 1-2 to Villeneuve. Inside. Slider just missed the plate as Gallet tried to spin it back over the inside corner, 2-2. Krause at second, Larson at first. A 4-0 Chatham lead, bottom 4 at Veterans Field. Lights shine bright. Sky has turned into a darker shade of blue. 2-2 pitch. In the dirt and off the catcher Rivera, but he keeps it at his feet, and that makes Krause halt at second.
Good play there from Rivera. Got a little tied up. Wasn't sure if that one was going to skip to him or get there on the fly, and he kind of jumped out of it and just dug it up with the glove without the body in front of it. Not textbook, but he made the play.
So now the count is full on Robin Villeneuve. First and second, 1 out. 3-2 pitch. Outside for ball 4. It's just a bat drop for Robin Villeneuve. He ditches the protective gear and jogs his way to first. Bases loaded for the A's.
The catcher for Ole Miss, number 12, Campbell.
I'll give one thing to Rivera. Right now, the slider from Gallet is coming in faster than the fastball from Brock Eddy, the starter. It's an adjustment for the A's hitters, but also for the catcher Rivera behind home.
A's haven't hit the ball entirely hard off of Gallet, but he's putting a handful of them on.
Jim Fonseca comes out from behind home plate. He wants to make sure that Gallet is coming fully set and giving the A's some time. A ball comes down the right field line, but no one seems to see it. Campbell Smithwick with the bases loaded. Bounces one towards second. Could be room service for Turner. He steps on the bag, he throws to first, and it's an inning-ending double play. Chopper from Campbell Smithwick ends the inning, and Gallet escapes the bases-loaded jam. So that sends us to the top of the fifth. The A's get no runs despite having the bases loaded. Just one hit in the inning, no errors, and one runner left on base. It'll be hot. Rivera and White coming to the plate for Wareham. Still a 4-0 Chatham lead. Hartman back out when we come back on the Cape Cod Baseball Network.
Chatham on TRC, Cape Cod.
Back for the bottom of the sixth on the Cape Cod Baseball Network. 7-0 Chatham in front as the A's look to clinch a playoff spot with a win tonight over Brewster. It's 8-9-1 for the A's with Robin Villeneuve, Luke Uhas, and Ike Irish set to come up. And they'll face a new right-handed reliever for Brewster. Evan O'Toole from Oklahoma State enters in relief of Zach Johnston. And Evan O'Toole, the 6'3", 205-pound righty, just finished up his senior season with the Cowboys at Oklahoma State. 4.50 ERA across 4 innings. That is just 2 earned runs this summer for O'Toole. He'll face back-to-back righties and then a lefty, with Robin Villeneuve set to start things off. Villeneuve, the first baseman from Texas Tech, digs out the back of the box as Ryder Helfrich, the catcher, talks to the new righty reliever. Villeneuve walked and scored in the second, doubled and scored in the fourth. Been aboard twice, he's scored twice, as Chatham has a 7-run lead over Brewster. Now he's fully in the box as O'Toole sets from the windup. He kicks and he deals. And Villeneuve chops it foul. Past Ramon Orozco in the third base coach's box, 0-1. Andrew, we had an interesting conversation with Robin Villeneuve pregame as he waits for the 0-1 pitch. Here it is. Taken for a strike on the outside corner, 0-2. Conversation stemmed from a discussion about what pitcher would make the best position player with the coaches and players at BP. 0-2. Outside with a slider, 1-2. Consensus there was Tanner Franklin, probably the best pitcher if you had to play in the field and hit. And then the coaches said, okay, well, what position player would be the best pitcher? 1-2. Outside with a fastball. Helfrich and O'Toole thought it was strike 3, but it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Robin Villeneuve let it be known. He was once a great pitcher at the JUCO level. 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Normally a pretty humble guy. Not super humble about his split changeup. Said that nobody could hit it.
3-2. Strike 3 call. Top of the zone right at the ceiling with a fastball. Evan O'Toole strikes out Robin Villeneuve to start the 6th.
Yeah, it's gotten a little inconsistent with the zone, and that has pitchers and hitters a little frustrated. But as Robin said, he thinks his GPA was higher than his ERA at JUCO, which not many baseball players can say.
Here's Luke Uhas, and he takes slider outside and did not go around. 1-0. I mean, it's good to have your GPA be high, but I think that's more of a reflection of the low ERA, as the 1-0 is cracked foul. Out of play, first base side, 1-1. Robin did say, though, he pitched for multiple years at the JUCO level and was so good that before an injury in the fall, he was getting offers from D1 programs to pitch. 1-1 outside to Uhas. 2 balls and 1 strike. He said Kansas was in there. He pointed at Chayton Krause, said Dallas Baptist was interested. 2-1 pitch. It's nubbed back to the screen. 2 balls and 2 strikes. But then he said, I went crazy at the plate in the spring. And so teams then went back to wanting him as a hitter, and he went to Tennessee. 2-2 to Uhas. Is popped up, backing out of play. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And again, remember, he went to Weatherford Junior College down in Texas out of high school. Mostly because he wanted to go to an easy school because he needed to learn English.
2-2. Is chopped on the ground towards third. Cuvée dives, and now it's out of the glove of Farrow, the shortstop. Both of them miss it, and Uhas to first. 1 out base runner for the A's, and it goes down as a hit. Second infield single of the night for Luke Uhas, and it brings Ike Irish up. What do you think split change is in French?
No, I do not have anything for that.
Probably good.
I have a lot of words still in French I could tell you, but not baseball.
Here's the lefty Ike Irish, and a pick goes back to first. Uhas dives in safely. He's the runner there with 1 out in the inning. Top of the order back to the plate for the A's with a 7-0 lead, bottom of the 6th. Ike has 2 hits tonight. First pitch. He takes a strike. Fastball in the outer half, 0-1.
It's remarkable, too, how quickly you can lose it. Like, I spoke 4 years of French in high school. Well, not spoke, but took 4 years. And a couple years later, I have nothing.
Another pick to first, and Uhas dives back in. I still have a bit of Spanish, but I don't know split change in that language either. 0-1. Low to Irish. 1 ball and 1 strike. I wonder if, like a language, Robin Villeneuve has lost pitching over these last couple years. Long pause, and the 1-1. Irish takes a strike. Slider bends back over the outside corner, 1-2.
Well, assistant coach Jay Vincent said he certainly has lost some of his hitting skill since becoming a coach.
He took BP today, and we were down there to witness it. 1-2 pitch. Just outside. Home plate umpire Chris Engstrom looked ready to ring up Ike Irish, but the fastball missed by a tick. 2-2. He said he probably took 7 swings in the cage. Furthest ball went 200 feet. 2-2. And Irish chops it foul. Misses Chayton Krause, who's well out of the on-deck circle. He was in the line of fire, and he just dodged the line drive foul.
I'm not even sure how that baseball went that direction off of Irish's bat.
Well, I've lost math too, but the angles do not add up. A spin and a pick back to first sends Uhas diving in. So we feel for Jay Vincent, and we hope that across the rest of the summer maybe, he can get in the cage more and harness his hitting skill. 2-2 is chopped towards first, past the diving glove of Donay down the line. Uhas races around second, he heads for third as the ball kicks up into the corner. Uhas to the plate, Irish towards third. Throw there is not in time. RBI triple for Ike Irish. Sends Luke Uhas to the plate, and Chatham's got an 8-0 lead. Third hit of the day for Ike, his third run batted in, and he's making his last game in Chatham count. That ball was an inch to the left of Brody Donay's big, oversized first baseman's glove. If he had it, he could step on the bag and throw out Uhas. Instead, it rolls all the way to the 314 marker next to the pole, and Chatham adds on to the lead. Brings up Chayton Krause with a runner at third and 1 out. Krause hit a grand slam back in the second inning, and now he faces Evan O'Toole for the first time. Righty reliever stares in and now steps off. Infield stays back with a runner at third and 1 out. Powerful Chayton Krause. They want all the room that they can get between them and home. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Krause was looking to do it again on a fastball in the inside corner, 0-1.
Well, and Jack, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I feel obligated to say this because Krause has homered already tonight. If he hit one out of here, Chatham would be 3 outs away from a win.
And the playoffs, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. A home run would give Chatham 10 runs tonight. They're shutting out Brewster, right now an 8-0 lead, and would put them in striking distance of a run rule win. 1-1 on Krause. Here's the pitch. He swings and lofts one deep center field. Not quite deep enough for a home run, but Dumanel over to his left. He makes the catch. Irish tags from third. Throw in from Dumanel. Cut off by Donay. And Irish scores. Races all the way through home. And a sac fly makes it 9-0 in the sixth. Fifth run batted in tonight for Chayton Krause. He plates Ike Irish. And Chatham leads 9-0.
The right fielder for LSU. Number 44, Ashton Larson.
Andrew maybe got under it just a little bit, but it's a productive AB nonetheless.
Yeah, there's been a whole lot of those tonight for Chatham. At-bats have looked so much better.
Now with 2 outs, the base is empty for Ashton Larson. O'Toole from the windup brings it home and misses outside with a changeup 1-0.
And there's even been at-bats that have ended in disappointment but have shown improvement. Think back to Ashton Larson's last time to the plate. Struck out, but a long battle.
1-0. Speared foul. Out of play, third base side, 1-1. At the very least, those at-bats have run up the pitch count and gotten deep into the Brewster bullpen already. Third pitcher of the night, Evan O'Toole on the hill for the Whitecaps. From the windup, here's his 1-1. And Larson pops it up. Left side of the diamond as Dallas Macias comes in. From left, he makes the catch for the final out of the inning. But Chatham gets 2 more runs on a pair of hits, including a triple from Ike Irish to knock in his 3rd run of the night. No errors in the field and no runners left on base. Chatham's got a commanding 9-0 lead as we head to the 7th. Colby Shelton, Caden Kent, Nick Dumanel coming out. See if they can get to Gabe Van Emmen here at Veterans Field.
Chatham A's on the